everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the start of yet another weekend reading vlog. Hi, hello. I'm here with apparently very bright lights behind me. That's odd. It's the weekend, yet again, and we are gonna jump in. We're just gonna jump in. What am I gonna be reading this weekend? Great question. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I have a few books that I would like to read from my TBR, namely A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall and Kakei by Vaishnavi Patel, which I'm excited for both of these. I don't believe I have access to an audiobook for either of them, but that should be okay. If I want an audiobook, I will see what I can find for the other books that I have, you know, on my TBR on the go. But as for other books, I just got back from the library and I had a whole bunch of holds come through. So I also have Fable by Adrienne Young. I have a novella of The Ghosts of Sherwood, which I do want to read. I also have this fun romance novel, The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, which I'm excited to get to and read as well. And I also re-picked up Son of the Storm because I feel like this would be a good spot to be in. So I originally had Son of the Storm and I never ended up reading it. So hopefully I can. I had it from the library, I should clarify. Anyways, yes. Right now, it is currently 5 o'clock, and I am going to be watching the final episode of EXU Calamity with a friend over text. We're gonna be like live reacting to this 6-hour D&D game. So I'm ready to have my entire heart ripped out, all of it completely shattered. I'm ready. I'm 100% ready. This weekend I'm also going to be continuing writing. I'm nearly done my experiment. It's June 24th today, so that's kind of what we got going on. It is also gloomy as hell outside, but it feels like you're walking out into a swamp because we are supposed to have a thunderstorm tonight, and you can feel it in the air. You can feel it in the air. It's gloomy, gross, and I'm sweating. So that's kind of, you know, gloomy, gross, and I'm sweating. That's the new hot girl summer, I guess. Anyways, my friends, I thought I'd start this vlog, and I will update you when I decide on what I'm gonna read first. We're gonna see what this weekend brings us. Hello and happy Saturday, friends. Hi, hello. I'm sitting here in my living room. It's about 20 minutes out from my live stream, just about, and I'm excited because last night I realized that I'm almost done, pretty much done my project second story, which is wild to think about, truly wild to think about, the fact that I like don't have any more big scenes to write, I don't think, unless I want to add a scene at the end, but that's what I'm gonna decide today. During my live stream, I'm gonna like read through the ending few chapters and see if there's anything else I can add. My goal is to get it to 60K because currently I'm sitting at 58,000. And my challenge was to try to get to 70K, but this novel is definitely not a 70,000 word novel as it's sitting. So we shall see how that ends up being. This morning, what did I do? I went and returned 2 dresses. I also have my dishwasher going. I do apologize if you can hear that in the background. It's noisy as hell. But I went to return some dresses and kind of moseyed around the store a little bit. I would love to find some proper dresses that I want because I keep trying styles off of Old Navy and I'm just coming in and not feeling right. Like, I don't know what it was, but the material of these last 2, and like they had sections in them which were cute, but like they felt so grating against my skin, so I couldn't handle it. So I was like, oh well, these are going back. So who the hell knows anymore? I do not. I do not. And now I'm kind of sitting here waiting for my live stream to kick in, but I'm also trying to decide what I want to read because I'm in a slightly apathetic reading mood, so I don't know what I want to read. I picked up A Lady for a Duke and read a couple pages and wasn't really feeling it, and then I picked up Kakei and I'm like on page 6 and I don't really know if I'm feeling it. Obviously I need to give it more time than just a couple pages, but I gotta figure out what I want to start first. And because I'm in a slightly apathetic reading mood, I think my best choice might be this little baby novella for after the live stream, just to get something read, get something down. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I have all these library books that I can choose from that I picked up yesterday. I also have 7 Mercies from the last time I went to the library last week. What else? I have all the things on my actual shelves that I can read. Nothing is calling to me, and I don't know why. Oh, I left my milk out. Ay, ay. But yeah, that's kind of been today. I don't really know what else I'm gonna get up to. Last night I ended up only watching the first half of the EXU Calamity episode 4 because my friend ended up having a dinner that he forgot about, so I watched to the break, and then when he came home after that he watched to the break, and then we're gonna watch the rest of it on Sunday, I think, and do like a live texting thing because EXU Calamity is a myriad of tragedy and it hurts. It hurts to watch, so it's better to watch it with somebody because then you have somebody to scream about it with. That's kind of what's up. I am going to see where the rest of the day takes me, but 20-ish minutes, under probably like 15-20 minutes now. We're gonna see what I end up getting up to. I'll catch up with you guys a little later. Hello friends, it is now a little bit later and I'm done my live stream, and I'm just kind of sitting here going through the last little bit of Project Second Story before I officially finish it. I can't believe I'm already here. Well, you guys will get all the details in a second part of my writing challenge vlog as to like what I succeeded in, what I didn't succeed in, etc., how I feel about it, what's next. That'll all be coming in that vlog in, probably not this week, probably next week, because this week I have a feeling a wrap-up is gonna go live, so it'll be fun. But I'm also currently still debating whether or not, or what I want to read today. I still want to read both A Lady for a Duke and Kaikei, so we're gonna see. I actually was on TikTok yesterday, and I came across a video of a girl, I can't remember her handle, but I'll put it on the screen because I think I saved that video, where she was talking about a literary study that says 99th page of a book, if you are at all interested in a book, flip to the 99th page and read that page, and you should get a good taste of like the themes and whether or not you're actually interested in it, because it's like far enough into the book past where like the super polished first couple chapters are in, and you get more of the vibe of the story, and like the 99th page is like the page to pick for some weird theoretical or analytical reason. And so when I saw that TikTok, I was like, seems sus, but I ended up reading the 99th page of so many different books that I like haven't read just to see, and I like did it for Half Sick of Shadows, and then I did it for Wrath Goddess Sing by Maya Dean, and it made me so much more excited to pick this up, and I was already super amped to pick it up. So like maybe I'll read Wrath Goddess Sing in case Kaikei is not it, but I think as a test or as a thing to like see which book I want to start with, I might do that, because the like, what did I do with Kaikei? I brought it over here. Oh, it's over here. Because like, you know, a lot of people do like the try a chapter tag. This is kind of like that, I guess, but it's like one page only, so you can kind of see what it's like. I think I might do that and see which one I want to pick up. I have these two, and then of course I have that little novella, Ghosts of the Sherwood, that I want to read as well. I actually don't know if Ghosts of the Sherwood is long enough to have 99 pages, but it might be an interesting little challenge to try. So once I'm done officially with Project Second Story, I'm gonna try that and see which book I'm gonna actually give a good go of. I might also add in Fable because I've been intrigued by it, so I'm gonna bring it over here as well. And we shall see what we end up getting up to today, what we end up reading, but I will update you when I pick. Hello friends, it is now a little later. I've eaten supper and kind of just been sitting here. I did that like page 99 read try for the books that I have around me, and like none of them really did it for me. So I picked up The Ghost of Sherwood because it is literally 100 pages, and so I read this in like 45 minutes as I was making dinner as well, and it was okay, it was fine. It was a cute little adventure. Make probably a pretty good movie if they made it into a movie, because it's short, so like you'd get all the details in there. Tension filled. It's a little bit of a like kidnapping and then kids escaping, but there's really nothing to it other than that. It's pretty like surface level of a story, which is what you get when you have a 100-page novella, right? Surface level. After that, I decided to try a couple things. I tried to read a little bit of Zachary Ying by Sharan J. Zhao, and nothing's really grabbing me. I just want something that I can lose myself in, and something that has an audiobook, because I want to be surrounded by the story right now, because I'm so distracted right now. My brain is just not happy today. So I went and I picked up on Kobo, I picked up a 3 audiobook deal for like 40 bucks because you get like 3 credits on Kobo whenever you want if you pay 40 bucks for them, and it's like 30 something but plus tax. And so I picked up the audiobook for The Ballad of Perilous Graves and for Ordinary Monsters, which are the 2 books that I bought last weekend because I listened to the samples of each of these, and I also like looked at page 99 of Ballad of Perilous Graves a couple days, like yesterday when I was doing that original try of that little challenge, the page 99 challenge, and I looked at the dialogue and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna need that read to me because these characters have a very thick New Orleans accent. So yeah, I needed that read to me, and I started it. I'm now like 30 pages in and I'm really enjoying it. I love the way that this is written. I love the style of the writing, the ease with its being told, the way that it's being told. It's about someone named Perilous Graves, and I thought that this Perilous Graves character was gonna be like an adult. No, he's a 5th grade kid. So I'm intrigued, and we have really interesting magic, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying to like suss out where the magic system is in here and like what kind of fantasy this is, because this is a fantasy book. I'm very intrigued by it and we're just gonna keep going. I'm liking it. We got mention of like spirits and ghosts coming up, and then the spirits being able to play the piano and like almost entrance people with the music that they play and then vanishing. I don't know, man, it's fun. I think I'm gonna focus on this weekend because I just needed a fun read that I can like envelop myself in. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been dabbling in the amount of books that I have currently laid out on my couch there. I have read one. I read The Ghost of Sherwood, which is fun. Yeah. I don't know, nothing was really grabbing me and I wanted something light and happy, so light, happy, and fun. That's really it. So we're going with The Ballad of Perilous Graves because as of right now, it's pretty fun. So we're gonna continue with that. Hey friends. It is now about midnight, and I wanted to pop in because I'm currently on page 141 of Perilous Graves, and I am really enjoying this. It feels to me like N.K. Jemisin's The City We Became feels. It's one of those like, I have no idea what's going on, batshit crazy narratives, but it's centered in this urban space and the city itself feels alive. In that aspect, it feels like The City We Became. So I'm really liking it, and I'm so intrigued to see where this story goes from here. I have no idea what's happening. No idea what the magic system is in this. I don't think it has a system. I think it's just magic, which is very interesting because there was a line in here that like said that laws are laws and things in the world need to follow laws, but then we have like music that can take over people's bodies, and we also have these people who have walked through paint, who have walked through like graffiti that's like detached itself from the walls and have become these almost like paint zombies. They're called paint bodies. We also have songs that are like alive and walking around, and I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. And then we had this moment where Perilous and his little sister, their mom, like created a portal to another world, and the both of them are going on like a hero quest inside it. It's very strange. I don't know what's happening, but I'm still enjoying myself because it's just such a bubbly, fun, engaging narrative, and nothing like I've read before in that aspect. I'm hoping that it's satisfying as we keep going through. But yeah, page 141, and there are 453 pages of this book, so a little ways through. And I'm gonna keep going. I just finished part 1. So gonna keep going, gonna keep trucking along, and we'll see where tomorrow takes me, because it's suddenly Saturday night, and I hate this. I hate that weekends go this fast. I hate it so much. I wish weekends were so much longer. Alas. Anyways, I spent also a little bit of time tonight making content for TikTok, mainly a bunch of like Project Second Story based videos of where it's like, you know, a song on the background, a small little like really short video with like text on the video, one of those. And the air turns on telling me that I need to stop talking. But yeah, that's what I've done tonight. I've read and made some TikTok content that I'm excited about. It's making me more and more excited about this project and the fact that I'm done. Anyways, I will probably catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Hello, lovely friends. Happy Sunday. I'm here. Just kind of chilling, not doing a whole lot. I just finished watching a couple episodes of Merlin, and I believe in a couple minutes my friend and I are gonna start the second half of the last episode of EXU Calamity, which I'm nervous as hell to watch, but I'm very excited to watch it. I also ended up last night, I believe, reading to page like 197 or something of the Ballad of Perilous Graves. Yeah, 197 of this. I'm still enjoying it. Today, as I was watching Merlin, I ended up formatting my Project Second Story completely into a Word doc and then throwing it into Google Docs, and I have sent it to one of my beta readers, Kat, and I'm waiting for contact information from another one before I send it to them. We're kind of just kicking, which is great. But I also ended up reading like 27 pages or something of this one with Breakfast, Lady for a Duke, and I'm intrigued and I'm gonna keep reading. It's like, this isn't a really super happy one off the top. It deals with some, like, you know, substance abuse and grief, but I'm still very intrigued to read it. I just really want something happy right now. So I don't know if I'm going to start this one a little later, the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, because this sounds like the exact amount of stupid fun that I want. So I might start this a little later after I finish EXU Calamity, but I'm also gonna cook dinner tonight because I'm not going over to Mom and Dad's. Mom and Dad are still at the cabin because Dad came home Friday and then they just zipped up to the cabin for the weekend. They're staying until tomorrow, until Monday, so no Sunday dinners at their place tonight, which is fine because I didn't intend on going anyways. I was planning on doing a like homemade pesto, basil pesto kind of sauce because I have a pot of basil that I've been keeping outside and it is overwhelmingly full of basil and I need to use it before the basil like goes bad, like dies and whatever. So I'm planning on trying to make my very first homemade pesto at some point tonight, which is wild and crazy, but I will be doing that as I watch EXU Calamity, so I might be crying into my pasta, which is totally fine. Speaking of, I need to take chicken out of the freezer. I need to take chicken out of the freezer for that, but everything's great, everything's golden otherwise. I'm so happy with Project Second Story and where it's gone. I've now read through it like multiple times already, and I really don't even know how. It's mostly just me having been, I'm excited about it and I'm excited for people to read it and give me feedback on it because I am so close to the story right now. I literally just finished writing it yesterday. So I'm excited for other people to give me their honest and critical feedback so that I can make it even better. But I have this weird feeling, which I've never had with a book before, that I've written top to bottom, that like there isn't anything plot-wise I want to change. There might be like one or two scenes that I need to write or add in, but I don't know what they would be. So I'm excited to see what other people think of it and story-wise if there's anything that needs to change that I just can't see. So that'll be fun. And I also asked both my beta readers to let me know who they want to read, like whose story they want to read next. Because I have an idea of what book I want to write next. I have like the characters in my head now. That's really fun, but I'm also intrigued as to like see if they want a specific story. So, and if it is the same from both of them. If they both say like, oh, I want this person's story, then I know that that's probably what I have to write. But I don't think there's anything like glaring that like people want. It probably is going to be Sage's story. It's probably going to be Sage's, but not Sage. Someone who actually is still on Federally Place. But anyways, I'm gonna buckle in a minute, turn EXU Calamity on, and just enjoy the rest of my Sunday. It's been a good Sunday so far. I'm a little at a loss for what to do, which is very weird. I think this is like an effect of the weird reading mood I've been in, or I've just started to become in. So I'm hoping that the Wisteria the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels fixes that if I can get into it, and if not, I will just continue reading the Ballad of Perilous Graves. But this is a book that I low-key want to like savor a little bit as I'm going through because it's so special. I don't know what it is, like it's got such a special vibe to it. Like I don't know, I'm enjoying it a lot. So I will catch up with you guys a little later. Hello friends, happy Monday. I am popping in officially to finish out this vlog. It's officially the start of another work week. It's the end of my work day. It is currently like after 4 and I'm just about to run out to the store because I'm going to the lake this weekend and I need a few things. So I'm going to do that, but I wanted to pop in and officially give you some reading updates and kind of, you know, say my goodbyes as we're looking at the end of another vlog. But this weekend, what did I do? I tried to do a bunch of reading, but because the world is just a shit show, my concentration was not there. So I ended up watching a lot of content as well. I did end up reading a little bit. So I ended up reading to page about 200 of The Ballad of Perilous Graves by Alex Jennings, and I really enjoy this book. I'm really excited to keep going with that and like experiencing the world of Perry Graves. I also, last night, I think I got to page 75, I think that's about where I am, of A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall. This is I wouldn't say it's a rom-com, which is why it probably didn't grab me as much as I wanted it to, because I wanted something happy and carefree. And I also tried to read a little bit of The Wisteria Society, but I realized that reading both of these books at the same time is not a good idea, because I went back to A Lady for a Duke and I was like, wait, where's the pirate who tried to break in? And I was like, oh yeah, that's in this. So I'm gonna read one of them first and then focus on the next one after, so I don't get the stories conflated. But yeah, I'm liking A Lady for a Duke. Some of the words are pretty good, some of the sentences are pretty fun, and I'm excited to just keep going with that one and have my heart wrenched. But the one book that I did manage to finish this weekend is The Ghosts of Sherwood by Carrie Vaughn, which is a 100-page novella. So I got one thing down, and this was fine. I gave it 3 stars. It's like, it was fine. It was action-packed and it was interesting, but it was also forgettable, and I don't think it'll be one of my top novellas I've ever read. That's been my weekend. I've also started planning a vlog that's gonna be my TBR for the entire month of July. I'm gonna do another installment of my Friends Pick My TBR, but this one's gonna be a special version because it's gonna be my internet friends pick my TBR. So I've reached out to 4 of my friends this time, sent them pictures of my entire unread TBR, and now they have given me a giant TBR to read, and I am both super pumped and super nervous about this TBR because we got some big books on this TBR. But yeah, you guys will have to watch out for that. Subscribe if you want to. You know, all those things. The vlog for my writing challenge part 2 will be going up in the next few weeks. I also will have a wrap up for you guys of some kind. I think I'm gonna not do my regular July or June wrap up this time because it's midway of the year and that like mid-year freakout tag is coming out. I'm gonna do something like that. I don't know, stay tuned. It'll be going up Friday for you guys. But other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this weekend, even though it was kind of a blah reading weekend, and I hope you're all doing well. I will catch you in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.